All right, so we're evaluating the function at where a is equal to -3. So basically what we're finding is f of -3. So definitely what we're gonna do is to substitute -3 where the a is. So we're doing f of -3 here. So firstly, we have -3 raised to the third plus 3, and then -3 again raised to the second plus 2 times a, which is -3, and then we add 8 to that. All right, so in evaluating this, we're looking at 1, -3 to the third, we're looking at -3 to the second, and then we multiply that by 3. We're looking at -3 times 2, and then we add 8. All right, let's execute that. -3 to the third is -27. And then what we're going to have here is -3 squared, which is 9 times 3, positive 27. And then we'll have -6 with a 2 times a -3. That's a -6. And then a plus 8. Definitely, the -27 and the 7, that's a 0. And -6 plus 8 is +2. So your f of -3 is +2. Very good. All right. This one, let's look at this one now. So we're looking at f of -2. So f of -2, we have -2 raised to the third plus 5. A is -2, and that is squared, plus 10 times a, which is -2. We're adding 12. -2 raised to the third is going to give us -8. -2 squared, that's 4 times 5, that's +20. 10 times -2 is -20. And then there's a plus 12. Definitely, when we put all of this together, we could see here that positive and -20 is a 0, -8, +12, and that's a +4. So there we go. All right. So here it is that we have this polynomial. B to the verify whether n plus 8 is a factor of this polynomial right there. Basically, we're going to be evaluating f of -8, right? F of -8. So this is gonna be -8, and you want to raise that to the fourth, plus 9, open bracket, -8 to the third, plus 14, open bracket, -8, and that's to the second power, plus 50 times -8 plus 9. All right. So let us now go through with our responses. All right. So -8 to the fourth, that's about what? 4,096. Then we'll have 9 times -8 to the third. And that's about, okay, that's actually a negative number there. So let me clear this. Right, let me clear the screen. So that's going to be a minus 4,000 minus 4,608. And then we have -8 squared, that is 64. We're timesing that by 14. And it's a positive number this time, positive 896. So we have positive 896. And we're talking about 50 times -8, and that is -400. And then there's a plus 9. Put all of this together, 4,096 minus 4,608 plus 896. We're minus in 400 plus 9. We're getting about -7. It's not a factor. So not a factor. Remainder is -7, not a factor. All right, x minus 1 is a factor of f of x equal to x cubed plus px to the second power minus x minus 4. Find the value of p. Now, the key thing here is the fact that x minus 1 is a factor. All right? So that means that if we should evaluate f of positive 1, then we will get a 0. And this is going to be the pillar on which we will stand in executing this. So here goes. Let us evaluate f of 1. All right? And if you wonder where we're getting it from, x minus 1 is equal to 0. Adding 1 to both sides, then x equal 1. And we're evaluating where x is 1. In the function, we're going to put it here, we're going to put it there, we're going to put it there, and from there. So f of 1 is equal to 1 to the third plus p x, which is 1 to the second minus 1 minus 4. This idea will equal to 0 because it's a factor. So 1 to the third is 1 plus 1 square times p is just p minus 5. All right? And all of this is equal to 0. So from here, we're going to be solving for p. So basically then we'll have p equal to, we'll minus 1 here and we'll add 5 there. So we're going to minus 1 and add 5 to the other side for balancing. All right? So basically then you're seeing where we'll have p is equal to 4.